the apex, it's one smooth arc, and then straight to the next cone. Good, shift to fourth, one smooth arc to the right. Looking ahead, looking all the way up the hill, finding your information. Braking at the brake cone, we'll downshift to third, and turning at the turning cone, start looking right, and just gently steer the car down to touch the curb at the cone. We want to make nice, gentle arcs, these beautiful parabolas through the corner, if you will. They should never be angular, but always nice and flowing and curvy. Fourth gear. Touch the curbs that have the tall orange cones. Notice my line here, Don. Straightest line possible without dropping wheels off the curb. Straight down. We'll downshift to third. Again, watch my line. I come to the middle. I'm looking out the left window, just like the serpentine, and then down to the curb at the cone. Very nice. Get the car perfectly straight going up this jump here. Shift to fourth before you get there. There you go. When the curve comes up on the right here, start turning left, gently and smooth. Bring it over here. We'll set up on the turning cone, looking right, one smooth turn from the cone to the apex, stay on the curb until the second one, out to the turn-in, downshift to third here, a little more steering to the apex. Out to the left side, open the wheel as you're coming out of the corner, very good. Fourth gear, staying left initially, smoothly through the kink. Looking ahead for turn 6, find your cones early, light brakes, we'll turn from the turning cone, bring it left to the apex. Try not to get on that curb on the entrance. Remember, just pretty much at the apexes we want to touch those. Braking, down to third again. One smooth turn in from the turning cone to the apex. Out to the left, Don. There you go. Slow your pace, Don. Move to the right now. Slow down. Let those guys get by you. Mike, Doug, pass the silver car. Remember, we never pass that second set of silver cones until the rotation is done. Third gear. Fall in, Don. Smoothly in here, Mike. One smooth arc, if you notice my line here. Back to the curb, accelerate straight to the next one. Fourth gear. Looking ahead. And we'll brake at the cone. We'll downshift to third, start scanning through your corner. Nice and easy down to the curb. Bring it out, bring it back, shift to fourth. Smooth hand, never aggressive. Make the straight line here, straight as it can be. Straight down. We follow you. Now you see how wide you are there, Mike? You're not really thinking about learning anything. You're just stabbing on the gas and going wide. You got to have an educational mindset here or you're going to be lost when we start picking up the pace. I need you focused here and thinking about learning the track. We're fourth gear, looking ahead. We'll turn at the turning cone, one smooth input to the apex. What good is going fast if you have no control? You have to have that in mind. Downshift to third, one smooth input to the apex. Out to the outside. There we go. Set up left. We'll shift to fourth, looking ahead. Straightest line as possible. Looking for your cones down here, Mike. Again, we'll lightly brake, turn from the turn into the apex, nice and gentle. Okay, set up left, brake earlier than you think. We'll downshift to third. Now this time we're all going to move over to the right side on the straightaway to gather up. So come out left, do your unwind. We'll pass these cones. Then we'll move to the right. Now notice you didn't unwind all the way left there, Mike. You got to listen closely to the directions here. Always pass those cones before moving to the right. So come up behind me, we're going to gather up. Fall into the right here, pass the cones on the right there, Don, then pull over. All right, we're all here. So Mike, you're going to stay put. Doug, you're behind me, followed by Don. I'll pull forward a little bit there, Mike. Oh, never mind, he's good. So both silver cars, and then Mike, you're at the back. Everybody in third gear, please. One smooth arc here, Doug. Finesse that wheel back and forth. Straightest lines. Just light brakes there, Doug. fourth area, a little speed in the corner, down to third. Make sure those hands are relaxed. A little early on your turn in there, Doug. I think your hands actually you just turned a little fast. You got to be careful, fourth gear, to not turn the wheel too fast because then you get into your apex too soon and your line out is compromised. Keep those eyes forward, just like we talked about on the serpentine. Look at where you're going next as early as possible. Finesse that wheel back and forth. Third gear, to the middle, then back to the apex, nice and clean. Remember to get it straight over the jump. Shift to fourth before you get there. Again, more space, Doug. That's not 7 car lengths. You guys focus, focus. Bring it over. Remember, this session is not fast. We said that in the classroom. This is all about learning the track. Out to the left here, Doug. Down to third. One smooth input, and then unwind it to the outside. Okay, fourth gear. Again, scan ahead for turn 6, Doug. Find your line. One smooth input to the apex. Setting up left for the right hander. Good. That turning was excellent. Down to third. Again, one smooth input at the cone. Unwind with me to the left. Do the line, and then we're going to move over to the right together. Bring it over with me. Excellent, Doug. Thank you very much. So Don and Mike, we're going to gather you up on the back straight again. Remember, stay left until the 2 orange cones, then move to the right, not before. We'll stay in the current order. We'll let the other group get a little closer to us before we go. And this is typically what we do when we're doing a proper session and we get too close to the other group. We'll just move over here. We'll stop for a sec, pause, wait till we get some space, and then we begin again. So this is pretty typical of what we would do. So, Doug, stay put there if you would. Don, you are back behind me, sir. Mike, please follow that car in front of you. You'll be at the back there, Doug. Behind the blue car, let's get up to the third gear, everybody, as soon as you take off. Again, one smooth arc here, Don, to the apex. This is a double apex corner. You get the curb to the middle, back to the next curb is one smooth arc, and then straight to the next one. There you go, fourth gear. Use all the track on your exit. Just finesse the car back to the left. Find your brake cone. Just lightest of brakes. Remember, 9 and 3 with those hands, guys. Down to third, and turn it smoothly and slowly to get to the curb at the cone, not too much before. Let it come out here, Don, but keep the wheel right to come back to the right really quickly. Shift to fourth. And ride the black line through this little area here. We have some black lines on the track, some Steeler. Those are the lines you want to take, so in a few corners we actually give it to you. Third gear, down to the curve nice and late. Again, we want to get out of here as straight as possible to get the car perfectly straight over the launch pad. There you go. Give me fourth gear, get it straight over that launch pad. Okay, looking ahead, we'll turn at the curve here, some gentle hands. Setting up left for the right hander. A little bit of turn in, nice and smooth, follow the black line. Without staring at it though, we don't want to look down, we want to be looking ahead, remember. Down to third, apex from the turning cone. Out to the outside. There you go, fourth gear. Looking ahead for turn 6, always looking ahead for your cone. Turning from that turn into the apex. One smooth input, you're done. Set up left for the right hander. Again, brake earlier. Down to third, one smooth input. All right, we're going to go ahead and exit the track this time. Remember not to go over too early. Don, move to the right, slow your pace. Mike and Doug, please pass that silver car. Remember not to pass those cones until those cars are past you there, Don. Fall in behind me, Mike and Doug. We're going to exit the track this time. We do that by indicating our left turn signal, so please go ahead and do that now. And we're going to exit the racetrack. All right, fellas, we're going to head on back to the paddock, and we're going to do our ABS braking and avoidance exercise. Now, if you look off to your right, out your passenger window, you'll see the course right there with the water on the pavement. That's where we're going to be going. So then also we get to practice really using the ABS system, slamming on the brakes in the cars. So this is going to afford you some practice to understand how it feels and how the car behaves, not only in a straight line, but also if you add an avoidance maneuver to the mix. So initially we'll do it in a straight line, but then add a lane change towards the end. Everybody can hit stop recording on your PDRs at this time. We don't need to record us taxi